Dang.
Welcome, everybody, to Ladies Night Live. We got Sharon, and Terminator in the house. Now, Karen's not going to be making it on tonight. She's had bad weather, and she's in North Georgia, and it cut out power and her internet. And then Tambra may not make it on. She's going to be leaving to go out of town soon, so she's probably getting everything the house all ready, so she's probably not going to be making it on tonight as well. But so how have everybody has been since Monday? I know, Terminator, when we left on Monday, you were still checking in on your the voting going on, the vote count up in Canada. So how did that go?
Don't want to talk about it.
Okie dokie.
Canada's screwed.
Well, there you go. Everybody, that says it all.
Canada's screwed.
That says it all right there.
But you know what? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
We may be screwed because they put an idiot in the place of another idiot, but there's a reason for it. God's got a purpose for us. To make us fight harder and become stronger.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and then in the chat, hey, Goat, Aaron, and Laura. In the chat. Shannon, how things been going with you?
Pretty good. Other than like my coworker, she's gonna be leaving like in May because she just put her 2-week notice in because she's moving to Florida.
And this is May 1st, so
yeah,
you're soon then.
Yep. And then my work is looking for a part-time dishwasher 2 days a week, Sundays and Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I'm going to be doing it for a while then, because it's like my other job, it'll just be Saturdays until they need me again.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how well the hotel and the restaurant are going to be doing, so I don't know.
Yeah. Good
but
evening.
At least,
go ahead.
At least it's a good amount of money between the two jobs.
Yeah.
I hate it when people always ask, like, how come, what do you need the extra money for? It's like, dude, have you seen the economy? It's like, I can't grow food right now. Once summer starts, I'm going to be growing a ton of stuff in my gardens so I can preserve it and get it ready for winter so I don't have to go shopping so much.
Yeah.
I'll save money there.
Oh, yeah. I know All American, he would rather, instead of me working all the time, he would rather just us live in a tent in the woods, and there we go.
By a river.
By a river. So we have
water.
But yeah, so our day today, he had to go get a tooth pulled, so I was with him for that.
Okay.
His favorite thing, the dentist. Not really. But
yeah.
I like a dentist.
Nobody likes a dentist.
I know. What?
Nobody likes the dentist.
No. Unless they
don't.
Never have anything wrong.
I went to the dentist, got all my teeth done quite a few years back, and now all the ones that they capped or fixed a little bit here and there, now they're all rotten underneath.
Yep, that's what happened to mine.
Yep. Dentist that I went to, actually my whole family really went to, he messed up everybody's teeth. Even my mom, my grandma,
mine.
All Americans. He did not mess up mine though, for some reason, but mine are still good that he had to fill. But and that's
okay. You can still eat with no teeth.
Yeah. He's All American. He's working on that part. And I know my father-in-law, he had no teeth, and man, did he eat steak like it was nothing.
Yep. My husband eats apples, everything. He can chew them all. The
Yeah.
gums harden right up.
Mhm.
Well, we came into the world with no teeth, right?
Yes, that's And Goat was saying just like the extra snake relocating calls have increased. Yep. Oh, and I know Shannon, your coworker that's moving down here. They will. It's interesting that they're going to be moving down here in May. Are going into our hottest time frames of the season.
We'll be doing that like in June because their daughter is still in school.
Yeah, still even more hotter in June.
Yes, so
I know.
Yeah, so they're gonna find that out. And then is it August or September starts our hurricane season. So
Yeah.
so they're gonna have a wonderful time.
Yeah.
And depending
Do you know
on
what part of Florida are they moving to?
Like right a couple hours away from Little Miss Prepper, I believe.
more towards the beach.
Yeah, I believe so, but I'm not sure. I'd have to ask her
Bad
again.
move.
Where.
I think I
Bad
remember you saying
move.
Fort Lauderdale even.
Yeah.
Or Ocala. One of those two
Yeah.
I remember you saying.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
I know, but they want to be near their grandparents. So, but she is going to keep the house up here,
Oh, well,
so she
good.
can come up here during the summer.
Well, that is good because then they can relocate up there after their house gets destroyed.
yeah.
Depends on what kind of house they've got.
You're only being honest, right?
Yes, actually, I am. Because, I mean,
There's houses still tore up at the beach.
yes. When we went Sunday, there's still houses that are torn up that probably insurance hasn't been taken care of on it or whatever. The insurance probably company hasn't done it, whatever.
Rebuilt, completely rebuilt.
Yeah. It's completely off its because it's better like at the beach to build concrete and then also be lifted up. Well, this house was just lifted a little bit and then it's actually slid it off the side of its concrete poles.
Nice, beautiful little house.
And it's a
wow.
cute, adorable little house it was. Yeah.
Yeah, don't underestimate a tornado or a hurricane.
Yeah. And that was actually probably there, just the wave surge that happened.
I was watching one of the what do you call them? Storm chasers. And one of their videos they were doing, and this is recently, I think it was down in Texas. And they were following this one cloud storm, and then they spotted the tornado, and they were outside the vehicle and they were videoing the tornado, and all of a sudden, oh my God, there goes a cow, and there was 2 or 3 cows flying in the air being tossed way up in the air.
Yeah, that even happened in that movie Twister.
Yep.
Yep.
I like the
Just
part
like
where
it.
she's like, "Where's my truck?" Boom. It came down. Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I was actually scared to watch that movie. I didn't want to
What,
watch.
Twister?
Yes. It's
I
something
watched it.
that's scary. So I didn't watch it. I've watched bits and pieces like of little little clips of it.
I'm looking forward to hurricane season. That way I can go live.
Yeah, you'll be doing a lot of lives from the bunker when hurricane comes.
Live until I'm dead.
Yeah. Oh, and house on the beach. Be rather out camping in the middle of the woods. I don't know. I kind of like both. When the weather's good, you have a house on the beach, and then when it's not good, in the woods.
Have insurance.
Yeah.
I finally got my ducks moved into their new little house in their new little area. They love it.
Oh, good.
It used to
That's
be,
really good.
my daughter built it. And it used to be a rabbit hut. So it has an enclosed area. And where the rabbit used to come out, it was my daughter's pet rabbit. She died of old age. So I'm going to bury her in the pet cemetery. And I set it all up. I took the wiring off the bottom so that I could set it right on the ground and they could be on the ground. And I put the 2 females inside the hutch itself, the enclosure. And then I put the big male, the Drake. He went inside the other area, an outside area. But I've got it so that they're closed up just in case a raccoon gets in there and it can't get at them.
Look,
And I wanted to see if the 2 female ducks would come out the little hole where the rabbit would come out. I didn't know if they were, the hole was big enough or not, but yep, they come out now. But the male can't go in and stomp on the eggs when they were already in there building a nest.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. There she is. She's here.
I know, Tambra, we wasn't expecting you. We thought you was going to be busy.
well, I went to get us something to eat.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have to cook,
There you go.
so now I'm feeding the puppies. You didn't eat it.
Karen.
Yeah, the ducks made their nest and everything in there.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so maybe I'll get duck eggs.
There you go.
Cool.
I never actually had any duck. I got All American a farm raised duck once, and he was like, it is nothing like wild duck.
You talking about eating them?
Yeah. Well, I got it from the store.
Just like wild alligator tastes different.
Yeah.
Everything wild tastes different.
Yeah, I like that wild.
Oh, yeah.
Tastes better.
Look,
Karen was trying to connect, but it wasn't fully on connecting, so she was trying to come in.
yeah. I just made it back from getting us something to eat.
Okay.
Then I gotta go pack. Well, I guess I gotta pack. I don't know if I'm going or not.
Oh, really?
Well, who knows? The girl that was gonna come stay at my place screwed up her car, so now she's going to get a rental car. So we'll see if she shows up.
Oh,
I'm gonna pack it up anyhow.
yeah.
Yep, pack up and be prepared and be ready.
Right?
Your babies love their new bed.
They did pretty good. I took them twice today somewhere, and they did pretty good.
Oh, good.
That's good.
I took
No.
we took Terminator yesterday. We took Terminator in the back. I have my Dodge Dakota has 2 little flip down seats, but if you flip them up, it's a one solid little seat bench type thing. So I put a blanket across that, and she sat and a couple times she jumped up to check and everything out, but she just sat there, looked at us each, kept looking at us, and then she'd go and saw the cars in the town, and she was watching all the vehicles and everything, but she sat quietly, and then on the way home, she went and laid down and went to sleep.
Hey, that's good.
There you go. That's a good car rider.
So every time we're going to take her, yeah, we're going to take her whenever we go out. We like to drive the back roads here, see the old farms where my husband was born and raised, and just go driving and see the scenery. So we're going to take her everywhere as we go now.
I used to do that with my other puppies. They like to go and look for the deer and
Yeah.
squirrels and that kind of stuff.
So,
Yeah.
so Tambra, did you like that video I sent you of Terminator and her first raccoon?
Yes, I did. I was saying, get him, Terminator. Get him, Terminator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was. She right at the end there, she started growling at it because it kept hissing at her, and she started growling at it and barking and barking. So I've got her to know the scent that it's bad.
Yeah.
So hopefully, as she gets bigger, she'll rip them apart.
Yeah.
You get rid of it?
Yeah, I eradicated it.
Okay, good.
I know with
Let me
one of
know.
my dogs, we had a fly in here, and I was like, get it, boy, and he was actually
at it.
getting it.
Was snapping at it though, wasn't
Yeah. Yeah, he was snapping at it. I think he actually
Look at
did get it. All I got to do to tell him is something I want him to get is I just say, get it, boy, get it, and then
Put
he'll
the ducks
go
over
after.
there, Terminator?
What's that?
You put the ducks in their pen?
Oh,
Yes,
Karen.
they
Cool.
loved. I was just telling the girls, and they loved their little house, the little closed-in area. I put the 2 females in there with hay, and they were in there just squawking to each other, like they were saying, "Let's make our nest" and everything. They were talking back and forth to each other. Then the big Drake, I put him around in the outside part and closed them all up for the night. And yep, they're doing fine. So tomorrow they'll come out. I'll let them out so they know where to go in at night, because I'll put them in at night and lock them up. But I'll get their pool all ready. And the one pool I had there, it's got a hole. I didn't know it leaks. So I took it out, and I'm going to plant my, I'm going to fill it right up and plant all my crookneck
Plant your
squash
stuff
in it.
Right. That's what I
Did
did.
y'all
Yeah.
hear me?
Yes, we
Yep,
can hear
we can
you.
hear you.
Okay, that was
Karen.
the problem a while ago. My phone was going haywire and it turned my microphone and shit off.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm surprised we're seeing you this evening.
We are old timing it.
Oh yeah.
I did that I did that on Tuesday night.
So did I.
Yeah. I was at the grocery store and the whole world turned to night.
We got bad weather here too.
And I
again
sat
today.
there for about 15 minutes, and when I came out, no power.
Figures.
Man.
Oh, our ancestors had no power years ago. There was
Well,
no
when I
such
have no
thing.
power, I have no laptop because my battery kept overheating, and my son, the genius computer expert, took my battery out and straight wired it to the wall.
Oh,
So no power, no laptop.
yeah. I wish we could get some of that rain that everybody else is having.
Send you some.
You could have some of mine. As far as I'm concerned, I would like to have one weekend where I could actually get something done.
We've had, and
It's crazy.
yeah, it is so dry. I'm even having customers at work saying my yard is nothing but dirt, so my dogs keep on getting so much more dirtier than if we had some grass.
Got sand fleas now.
No,
That's good.
yeah.
You're bad.
Squish, squish when you walk. Squish, squish.
I only see sand fleas at the beach. I dig them up.
Really?
Yeah.
No. There must be something different. There must be different kind of sand fleas.
We get snow fleas here.
I don't doubt that.
And then, of
One
course,
bit.
we have regular fleas.
Yeah.
Although
they're bad.
they're, yeah, I know. I told her we got sand fleas at the beach. Yeah. Oh, All American eats the sand fleas at the beach.
They must be a different kind of fleas and gets on dogs.
Yes, it
We had
is.
sand fleas in North Carolina, but it was sandy ground.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, the fleas that get on dogs, it's a completely different one than the sand fleas at the beach.
yeah.
They call them sand fleas here, but they're little bitty fleas.
The fleas that get on the dogs, we just call them
Hey,
fleas.
was you laying? No? Okay.
Some more, guys? Come here. Here.
Yeah.
I love not being able to see the neighbors. I wish I couldn't hear them either.
Yeah, really.
Now, my husband got our generator going on Tuesday because I got eggs in the incubator. I candled them today to find out which ones were fertile and which ones weren't. So out of 12 turkey eggs, I've got 5 that are fertile.
That sucks. You should have more.
Oh, so
Nope.
My
So then I
daughter
turn
just-
around and when I opened them to candle them, I turned around and threw about 8 chicken eggs in there because
That's good.
it's been 7 days. So then in 21 days, 3 days
You'll have
before
turkeys
21
and
days,
chickens.
18 days, it shuts down in 21 days. The turkey eggs hatch and the chicken eggs hatch at the same time.
My daughter found out her turkey hens were laying, and she didn't know how old the eggs were, but she gathered up all the eggs she found.
Where's
She
that?
found 12 eggs.
Is that a
All 12 were fertile, all 12 hatched.
wow.
good?
Oh, good.
So,
These
Yeah,
are
that's
the
right.
beach sand fleas.
Those are sand fleas?
Oh,
Yeah.
they're
wow.
cute.
They're
They're not
big.
fleas. They're
Oh, they're
just
not
big
fleas.
bugs.
Cook 'em in.
And actually, what I looked it up, I typed in beach sand fleas, and they call them mole crabs.
Oh, so they're little crabs.
But they're not like
Yeah.
a crab.
They don't look like a crab.
No.
No, they're like fleas.
They taste
They look like fleas, but they're big.
I mean, I've seen them like this big before to this big before.
That's pretty big for something you call flea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, here's like, whoop, wrong way. A group of them in someone's hand.
Yeah, they're not fleas. They're not real fleas.
And you know,
Yeah, they're
I've
not a flea.
from the vet that there are like 40 different, or is it more?
Kinds of fleas.
Or 400 different type of fleas.
Well, the sand fleas we call here are fleas that gets on dogs too. They're just little bitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, same as here.
Little bitty fleas.
All my
Can't hardly see
peaches
'em.
fell off.
Uh-oh. Did
I
they?
mean, every damn one of them.
Yep, most
Oh,
of mine did too. The wind's been so bad here.
Plums fell off. Peaches fell off.
You must have had bad winds, huh?
We had a solar flare or whatever the other day,
Yeah.
and I can't turn it around. I'm gonna get close enough to see. Can y'all see the dead?
Yes.
I don't know what it did. It fried my trees, man.
Man, that's bad.
Wow.
It just fried them.
Sure did, didn't it?
Man.
Somebody got a train going by.
Wow.
What we talking about tonight, girls?
Actually, right now, so far, I just caught up on everything that happened over the, well, I say, man, why was I going to say weekend? But over the week. I guess I'm ready for the weekend.
We all are.
What are y'all doing? I want y'all to
And
see
don't talk
this.
about and don't you ladies talk about the Canadian election, please.
Okay, no, change the subject. I want you to
Okay.
see my husband put hay out for the horses, and the pig found his bed.
Oh, gee.
That's
Is
cute.
that the same pig you have to give the apple to?
Yes.
You said the pig stay with the horses.
Is that a potbelly pig?
Yes, ma'am. He's Vietnamese, but he identifies as a Hispanic. He only answers to Jesus.
Oh, so I got the ivermectin.
Yeah.
I was talking about Alien versus Predator.
Okay, yeah, I'll say that one. And so he took his first dosage today. So
Good.
He's taking
That's
the
good.
Fin Ben too. Fin Ben too.
say that again.
The Fin Ben too.
No, didn't get that one.
You need to get that one.
Okay.
Yeah, they work better when you use them together.
Oh, okay. So we heard something that how does it go?
An illegal alien, if he hunts down so many child predators.
Okay,
give
so
him
an
papers.
illegal alien, if he hunts down some child predators, he'll get citizenship,
we'll
and
name
then
the program.
and we'll name the program Alien versus Predator.
Uh-huh. Hey, I could do that.
I
So
thought
that
was cute.
ivermectin that stuff that he took, was it paste or liquid?
Paste.
gel?
It was a paste
Okay.
gel thing, and it had like where it tastes like apples.
Cool.
Yeah. That I went to my feed store and they only have it there for horses and it's apple flavor.
Yeah, we keep
that's
it on hand for
exactly
that.
Come on, you're gonna fall off.
We always have some on hand for the horses.
Yeah.
And because we have horses, nobody ever asks us a question about it.
Yeah, we went to the feed
Yep,
store and
that's
got
right.
it. And they didn't.
Long
She
as you
didn't
got
ask no questions
livestock.
about it. She just wanted to know if we wanted the paste or the liquid.
I get the swine and cattle is what I get. And I put it in some.
Now, the fin bin, you
Frank.
want the powder because you're going to have to put it into something in order to take
Right.
it.
Fin bin.
Oh, okay.
Some powder.
And can I get that at the feed store as well?
No, well,
Or
you
is
can,
that-
but you can get it on Amazon too.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I did try Amazon first
Okay.
because the
Valley
feed
Vet.
store is limited and most of it's in pill form for doggy dewormers
pro-
already.
3
Yeah.
milligram or 4 milligram, I think. You need a 3 milligram or 4 milligram.
Okay.
I don't see why you
Depends
just
on
can't
package.
take the dog dewormer. Just get the body weight
That's what you do.
because it's broke down into body weight.
Yeah.
That's what I ordered. For the, you know, and I gave all mine away. But
Terminator. How much did it
Yeah.
that ivermectin what cost you?
Ivermectin.
Yes.
you
At
can
my
get
feed
ivermectin
store?
for a
Yeah.
couple of bucks.
I think it's like $22
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
Man.
no.
for a tube.
Go to the Valley Vet or Jeffers, and you can
Mine
get it way
costs-
cheaper.
$11.95.
You can get it
Oh
way
no, not
cheaper
here
at-
in Canada. Our prices
Way
here in
cheaper.
Canada are almost double your prices.
Yeah, I remember when
anything.
you were looking up
Okay, baby, I'm
something
going
like
in the house. That's a little loud. Go ahead. Y'all want to go out? Go. You need to feed them. Their food's in the fridge and it's cold. They won't care
slow.
it's rabbit.
No, they don't care.
Yeah, I had rabbit
Okay.
and gravy over rice last night. And since I
Sorry,
cooked
that's
two
my
huge
batter.
rabbits, I made up a pot of rabbit stew for the dogs for the whole week.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I feed my animals real food on top of grain-free kibble,
Yeah.
All right.
and I only give them half the kibble.
Mm-hmm.
But their kibble is what is it? Bison and beef and I know it's somewhere around here.
Come on.
Yeah, bison and beef and what was the other one? I know it's something. Oh, beef, barley, and bison.
Oh.
And I tell you what, my chihuahuas are 13 and 15, and they still look like they're about 8.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Mine, she's going to be 16 in December, and man, when she's outside, she's playing and running around, and the only way you can tell she's old is to hear her bark or look at her eyes. She's starting to just get that glossy look in her eyes.
Yeah, babies are almost mirror-like.
Yeah.
The cataracts have glazed over, but they have thinned a little bit since I put her on the all-meat diet.
Yeah.
They've thinned a little bit, so she can see shadows again.
Yeah.
That's good. My mom was almost blind when she passed.
Piggy has cancer. She's just riddled with it, but all of her tumors and everything are starting to shrink
Oh,
They
that's
said
awesome.
To get that paste,
because I wormed her.
they said to get that paste warmer and rub it on tumors.
No. She's got them all inside her guts and stuff,
Okay, I see.
and she's got breast cancer. So
That sucks.
just the
You know
high
that?
protein diet, and then
I hate
the
that.
Fenben wormer.
Mm-hmm.
I just give it to her once a
Yeah,
month or
that's-
so.
That Fenben, whatever you call it, wormer. They say I'm on Amazon, and they sell it by the bag, 444 milligrams. I don't see it in single packs or whatever, and they want $82 on
They
Well,
did-
you
last
can
time
buy
they
Canadian
it.
did
Amazon.
That bag is powder, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I've got
Yeah.
Let's see. I think they're in this drawer right here. Let me look.
because here on the
Yep,
Canadian Amazon, they want $82 for the bag. It's 444 milligrams, the bag.
Dadgummit.
That's quite a bit.
Let's see if I can get over here by the light so you can see. I buy empty gel capsules from the health food store down the road.
Yeah.
They're empty. You have to pack them.
Yeah, you pack them. I've
So
got
you measure out your
sent
dose,
me
and then you
some.
pack them in your own gel capsules. And gel capsules don't cost hardly nothing.
Yeah, I'm
Because
going to collect a whole bunch of them.
I used to get the tetracycline and the fish antibiotics, the powdered
Yeah.
packets,
Yeah.
and I would pack them for my husband. And cayenne pepper pills. Pack your own.
Yeah.
It's not medical.
Oh, and everybody, this is not medical advice. We are not medical professions. We are not
No.
doctors or anything. So do your own
talking
research.
about
No,
animals.
we just
We're talking
tired
about
old
animals.
women who have to do things for ourselves.
Animals.
Yep.
Take care of our animals.
You know, I am not seeing any of that. That's powder. I only see the gel capsule kind on
I'll
Amazon.
find it for you
Well,
and send
then
it to
get
you.
the capsule form.
Thank
Just
you.
you have to. If the capsule form, if I'm not mistaken, it comes by the weight.
This
Like,
this is what I've looked up on Amazon here.
26
right
to
there.
40 pounds
That's
or
that
whatever.
Bendisol or whatever you call it.
Okay.
Bendazole.
444 milligrams in a bag.
And you'll have to look because they'll tell you how often to take it. You can especially find instructions on Rumble.
Joe Tippin.
Yeah, because there it is there. That's what they're
on
showing
YouTube.
what's in the bag.
No. When it comes time to dose,
Yeah.
they tell you how much to take.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you
Joe
Yeah,
get
Tippin.
it.
Look up Joe
won't let me
Tippin
bring it up.
on YouTube.
Oh, I found the powder.
Comes in packages.
Yeah, what you sent me was the ivermectin, though.
Yeah, I just send you ivermectin. It's the cheapest I could find.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
looking for the.
I'm
What?
looking for it too. Okay.
I got it, y'all, but I'm in Georgia.
Oh no. We gotta send it to where they can buy it. Damn. Bullshit. They want to do it.
I'm having a real beer tonight. It's one of them days.
Cool.
That's
Yeah, if you guys want to look up something, look up med beds.
Oh, you can buy the capsules too. See, it shows you can get the capsules
okay. Look up what?
if you want to do it in capsule
med
form.
beds.
You can.
They're going to be coming out sooner or later, but in like the larger cities,
But
Yeah.
the med beds are like, if I know everybody's probably watched Star Trek, right?
Yeah.
It's like one of those types of beds.
Oh, okay.
It'll heal everything.
But med, MED, bed.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, damn it.
'Cause I know there's some facilities probably with the in the larger military areas first, because they got to try them out first,
Yeah.
as far as I know. But the med beds are supposed to be really, really good to heal every ailment and fix whatever's wrong with us, which will be
Yeah.
nice.
Actually, when I first typed it in on Google, it's Med Bed Spa USA in Austin, Texas.
huh.
It's a weight loss service.
Yeah, that's not that.
That was like one of the first things that
She's
popped
talking
up.
about something different.
I know, but I'm just saying.
And,
what popped up
trust
first.
me, they won't have it for everyday ordinary people.
No,
They might
from what I've
experiment
learned,
on
it's going
us
to go
work
for
out
like
the
the
kinks,
military first.
But I guarantee you, once the kinks are worked out, the price is going to shoot way, 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 way up until ordinary people can't afford it.
Yeah.
Because that is what they do.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, okay. I looked up
No.
pictures of it.
Oh, that reminds me. Hey, baby,
Oh,
I don't know what little buggy stuck in my head and told me, buy him a pack of cigarettes so you don't have to roll tonight because your roller's electric. But here, say thank you.
thank you.
Because Karen has little voices that tell her to do things, and my roller is electric, so I will not be rolling cigarettes tonight.
There you go.
Got to roll
Hey, a
them so
sense
that,
of wonder.
huh?
I was saying hi to a sense of wonder.
Oh, I can't see the chat.
They said hi, Little Miss Prepper and chat.
Well, hi.
Yeah, I'm gonna put things up now.
Man,
Oh man, sitting on my foot wrong.
sure has went up.
There you go. Everybody's doing all right tonight. Sense of wonder.
Karen ain't got no power.
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah, Karen ain't got no power. There you go. It doesn't even look like you're on the phone now.
That's because I got this nifty little stand, and
Yeah.
I put it on the top of my laptop over here.
Cool.
That's the kind, Little Miss
I
Pepper.
can't use the laptop.
Okay.
Might as well use it as a phone stand.
There you go.
It sure has
Yeah,
went up,
all
though.
American
saw-
uses a stand like this for his phone for stuff.
Ain't that cute?
Adapt, improvise, and overcome.
Yeah.
Bees?
Okay.
I said the wonder. I saw that little nice, cute little face. I saw one of them today.
Yeah.
A sense of wonder. I've got it covered, sweetie. I got oil lamps. I've got camping lanterns. I've got a wood stove. I've got candles. I've got glow sticks. I've got a
The
gas
old way.
stove, a gas cook grill, a propane grill. I've got generators. My husband's just too lazy to go out to the shop and get one out and turn it on because he's convinced the power's going to be right back on.
When did he go
Yeah,
off?
just give it a few hours.
Yeah, here's one of mine lamps.
Oh yeah. That's
I've
pretty.
got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I got about 5 or 6 of them around the house.
Me too.
Yeah, I've got one in every room.
I got portable little lanterns that run on batteries, so I got a couple of those too.
Yeah. Terminator.
I had a beautiful lantern. Coal oil lantern was all glass and everything. Was my father's from the 40s to 50s, but I lost it in a house fire.
Oh, okay. Terminator. Sense of Wonder said, "Oh no, don't let raccoons anywhere near your place." She took care of that situation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I took care of that. I eradicated it.
There you go.
I don't have raccoons. I've got a freaking beaver that keeps damming up the drain ditches and back flooding everybody's property.
I used to have beavers.
That
We
sucks.
we pulled their dam out of the culverts like 15 times, and finally the one lady that wouldn't, well, my friend is incapacitated. She's on her last, she's at home waiting to die from cancer. So
Okay.
now that she can't get out in the yard and yell, I told the other neighbors, just shoot them. Shoot the damn beavers. Because we cannot keep, the damage they're doing is ungodly. It ain't just the trees that they cut down. It's the fact that they turn your yard into a wetland pond. Period. That's all they do. And no, I've got too much money.
That's how they survive.
The damage is too severe.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, I don't know about where y'all are living, but where I'm living here in the North Georgia mountains, in the last 10 years, beavers have come back with a vengeance because nobody hunts them anymore. They won't let you trap them around here anymore.
Screw this shit.
So it's like the deers a few years back, the deer population, no wolves to kill them. They're just ungodly.
Yeah.
There's too many of them.
I don't know what happened to mine. There was some in my tank, but now I have nutrients.
I ain't never seen one.
Quit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
we have
never
beavers
actually
here and
seen
there.
We've never seen a beaver down here.
Otters.
We got otters.
And we have some
We have
too.
otters. We have river otters.
Yeah.
In the creeks and stuff around here.
Yeah,
Nuclear
there's
power
actually a
plants.
river, a little creek running down next to the local library, and there's a river, an otter crossing sign. And I
Really?
did see 2 otters crossing there.
So that's a lot.
See, all
We have
the
a lot
animals
then.
they hunted out in the 1800s before they came up with synthetic felt and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They were nearly extinct around here, but now they're back, and they're not just back, they're overpopulated because they have no predators to keep their population in control.
Yeah.
So I told people, y'all better learn how to eat beaver tail.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sure I will eat that.
I've seen actually on
Beaver tail hats are going to go for high dollars when I start making them.
The hats we up, but
Dual
I'm not gonna eat
Survivor. That's it. Dual Survivor. I watched them. They caught a beaver.
Y'all, one of my neighbors hit one with her car coming down the driveway of all things.
Yeah. Earlier we were talking about possums.
Spit it out. Possum,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
eat possum.
And
Possums
that's
are crazy.
what we hit all the time. There's always a dead possum on the side of the road.
I don't like them.
You know what's so funny is
But-
I flew out on my very first airplane flight to Calgary in Alberta to meet with my sister-in-law, so she could drive back from Alberta to Ontario. And she says, "Don't worry." She says, when we're driving, you'll see these gophers along the side of the road. And so we're driving along, and she calls us Thelma and Louise from the movie. And we're
Yeah.
driving along, and all of a sudden you see hundreds of these little gophers all along the road, and they're all looking and watching, and they're looking at each other almost like a meerkat, and they're watching and they're waiting to see who's going to take the first run and who's going to get flattened first. So we're sitting there as we're driving, we're making bets on which one's going to go first to see if it's going to get flattened. And you see all these gophers that are all flattened from the vehicles. So hilarious. That'd be a good
Yeah.
video.
It would.
Now, my
What
little
was-
brother, he has problems with black bears. He bought a beautiful house on the side of a mountain, other side of the state from me. And, I mean, it's their dream home. It's got this huge deck raised up because they've got a split level
Mm-hmm.
with the basement. So they've got this huge deck, wraparound deck. And they've got it set up to where they go out there every morning. They have their coffee. They sit there. They put their feet up on the rail. They sip their coffee. They enjoy life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the dog goes crazy. I mean, they ain't been there a month. The dog's going totally insane, and he runs down off the porch, and he's down in the yard barking, and he's barking up at them, and they're leaning over the rail looking at him going, what the hell is the dog barking at? And then finally, my little brother said, it occurred to me he's barking up at us, so I lifted my head and looked up. There's a black bear on a branch
Right above
just a
them.
few feet above his head.
Oh my goodness, I would freak out.
His wife made it inside the house so fast she locked him out.
That,
Things will kill you.
that's
She's
funny.
from Germany.
Hey,
Hi,
Starla.
Starla. You take care of yourself.
Yes, ma'am. You do that.
Bye, Starla. I like that view better. Now you're not looking
We
up
have a
my-
bear den on our property. We have a black bear den. My daughter was hunting about 2 years ago. She was hunting, and back in where we have a small swamp and then a big swamp. And well, she was at one end and her boyfriend was at the other end, and they radio each other back and forth. And she went up on this high mound just to look around to see if she could see better. Then all of a sudden she saw tracks at the bottom, and she kept looking and looking, and she slowly backed down off the mound and slowly backed and turned as fast as she could and tried as quietly as she could to go away. It was bear tracks where it came out from underneath the mound where it had been sleeping.
Oh wow.
And that's where it hibernates for the winter.
Dang.
Ah man.
We get them here all the time. I throw them apples. And I yell at them. Take the pots and pans out and bang the pots and pans. They run.
There was one time on my way home, I seen a black bear. And that was one time, and I've lived out here for 8 years, and only one time I've seen a black bear.
Doing, Zach? Darn. I've got to... I'm going to go on my old phone, and I'm going to show you a picture of what was on the side of the road when we were coming from, my son and I were coming from town the other day. I'll show you a picture of it. I'm going to go out and I'll come back in, but I'll come back in on my old phone because my picture that I took was on my new phone, okay?
Yeah.
I want you guys to see it.
Okay. I am.
I got about 15 minutes and I got to go load the trailer.
Okay. Hi, Night. Glad you were able to make it. And I actually probably should say thanks, Wander, for sending Bart over. I'm glad you like the channel. And then Carpenter, thanks for joining. Who did we? Karen left.
Karen. Yeah.
Huh. Oh man, I'm sorry, Starla. You're in so much pain.
I feel it.
She
Yeah.
said her bones were hurting.
Oh
I guess
man.
That's what leukemia does to you, I guess.
Yeah.
Not good. Where'd Lucy go?
She went out and she's going to come back on her other phone.
Okie dokie.
So actually, I probably should
That's
take.
all American.
He's he's in some pain right now. He actually had a tooth pulled today.
Oh no, that's
Actually, you're going to have to pull that pack out.
Okay.
Telling me
And they packed it, so it's hurting him right now.
that pack.
Yeah.
Out.
Oh, Carpenter, it's raining today. Where are you at? Where state are you located in? All right, Starla's going to be heading out. Well, you have a good evening, and hopefully you feel better. And then Carpenter is from Virginia, West Virginia. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
It looks
So,
like
There you go.
Okay, let's see. I can't see it. There you go. What is it? Moose? Or mule deer?
Yeah.
Looks like a moose.
No, it's a moose. Yeah, it had a red head and a grayish looking body.
A red
Oh, wow.
head? I don't know if I heard that.
It was my son was out of his truck talking to it.
Really?
Wow.
It was a cow moose.
They're not
Yeah,
violent, I guess.
There, here, I'll bring it up bigger. There, now watch this. I brought it up bigger so you can see her. There she is.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it almost looks like that head doesn't match the body.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were laughing about because of the color of it. We'd never seen a moose that color before. Let's see. I have another picture. Let's see, back out of here. See if this one's even better. No, not that. There. No, that one's more blurrier. I'm never any good at taking pictures now. Do I have her here? Well, this is where she started running, walking away. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that there where she started walking away.
There you go.
Really cool.
Huh.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, I'll show you. I'm going to look it up. I'll Google it. And I'll show you what I had. And I can't find the picture, but I had a picture of a cow and a calf moose that were identical. People didn't believe, and then other people spotted it. This one right here. They're called the piebald moose. Come on. My old phone won't let me go on it. But anyways,
What?
I'll try and see if you can see this. There,
Oh,
see how they're spotted?
They're painted.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Moose.
Yeah, looks
Cool.
like a dairy cow. I
Yeah,
had
it
two
is.
of them just down the road from my house. I took a picture of them, a cow and a calf, and they were identical. Calf was
Very
spotted
cool.
just like the mother.
Huh.
And then my son said he saw an albino trotting down the side of the highway.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
He should have took a picture of that thing.
Probably the cow.
Yeah, he didn't have his phone with him at the time.
When was that when he seen it?
Oh, a couple years ago.
Okay, because All American, he was like, oh, that's the sign of the doom of Canada.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I think I took a picture of it here. Wait a minute. I've
Okay.
got a picture of it.
Hey, quit looking your phone.
Let's see if I can find it right here. See if I can put it, make it bigger. There it is.
Oh, there's the raccoon.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
That's a pretty big raccoon.
Yeah, it's no more of a raccoon. I'm going to be taking the tail off it tomorrow.
There you
Okay.
Hey, we ain't having that eating chicken crap, are we? We ain't doing that stuff. That
No.
ain't getting our chickens.
Yeah, no.
Hold on, guys.
Oh, look at this. You see that
I
little,
ain't see it.
see that, let's see that little green thing that I'm holding?
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts.
My Brussels sprouts from last year didn't hardly have any Brussels sprouts, so I didn't pull them out of the garden. I left them in, and they got knocked over, and they grew. And I was eating Brussels sprouts. This was under the snow. Once the snow melted, I was picking Brussels sprouts and eating them.
There
They
you
were
go.
growing under the snow. Different.
Oh. Yeah. Terminator. Sent a wonder said, LOL, raccoon.
Coon. Think that's only one? Think that was only one? Terminator. You think that was only one? You think there's more? or you
So
think that
far,
was only
that's all I know of. We'll soon find out tonight.
one? Okay. Did you set the trap again? Did you set
Yeah.
the trap again? Okay, good.
Yeah. It was a male, so it wasn't a female with babies or anything. So it was just a male, and usually the males are out on their own, alone.
Maybe.
Aw.
Usually I have to shoot two, and except. Sorry,
Yeah.
I used to have to do it with two. Because they're two usually. Well, I don't know. Around here they usually hunt in packs, and two at least.
And this here is a picture of my son and granddaughter when we were smelt fishing.
That you can't
Cute.
tell anything by that. You can't
Yeah.
see it. It's too little. Do y'all fish with
Oh, just
like
wait then.
a net? Do you
A
fish
net.
with a net?
Yeah, here. Try
A
that.
seine kind of? A seine?
See the net he's holding?
Yeah. Oh, that's not very
It's
Oh,
big.
called a
yeah.
smelt net. It's a
Okay.
smelt net. And you dip for them.
I figured you'd take a seine out there and seine for them.
No. And we had it. My husband had a double feast, and I had a double feast. Not last night, the night before. And what I did was I took corn flour instead of just regular
That sounds
all-purpose
good.
flour. I used my corn flour, and I threw the swamp mix in it that you sent
Really?
me.
Good.
I added that in it with a little bit of salt and a little extra. I use lemon pepper with fish. Mixed that all in, and then I took the smelts after they were washed, they were all cleaned and washed. I rolled them in that, and I deep fried them. Oh, were they ever delicious!
It don't sound good to me,
Yum
but
yum
I
yum
would,
yum.
maybe. I tried, I guess.
Crispy,
Once.
crispy, golden brown.
You
I
leave
could
the
eat them
tails
all
on?
night long.
This is a good question. What is swamp mix?
For Miss Lippy. You know who Miss Lippy is?
It's a spice blend.
I've watched her once, and I know y'all talk about her all the time.
She kind of mixes up like Cajun stuff, seasonings.
Different types of spices and stuff.
4 or 5 different
And it is
seasonings and stuff.
delicious. It is delicious.
Oh, where is it? There it is. This is also good.
What is it?
Everglades seasoning.
Okay, that's probably good kind of Cajun stuff too.
It's not really, I would not say more Cajun-y.
Is it hot?
No,
Okay.
that's why I like it.
Okay.
I don't do hot.
Really good on this.
But
Not
it's
spicy,
really
but not too hot.
it's really good on venison. This is. Yeah. And some of the ingredients are even garlic, onion, and papain. All kind of different stuff in it. And at
Like
one
a-
point it even just says spices.
Seasoned salt kind of thing. It's got
Yeah.
salt in it.
Yeah, and you can even see the colors. It's darker.
A lot of different.
Yeah, I like it. And it's really good on venison. I do it a lot on that. Okay, Goat says. Oh, yeah.
I call people when I catch a skunk, so because I ain't
Yeah.
messing with them.
I don't,
Either. Nope. They say
My
just throw
dad
some-
gets the skunks and relocates them.
Yeah.
No,
I was like, Dad, you might want to put a red tag or something on them so you know which ones if they're coming back.
right?
Yeah, really. That's
They should
what Terminator's neighbor said he did to different raccoons, right?
Yeah, he took up spray paint and painted an X on their back, and he took them miles and miles and miles away. And 2 or 3 days later, they'd show back up in the yard.
Really?
So he just started eradicating them.
Yeah. Well, thanks. A sense of wonder has to leave. Thanks for coming in and joining in on the chat. If you're able to come in on Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to play WROL, World Without Rule of Law. So join in on that game if you can.
I don't know if I'll be there Monday or not.
I
don't know
was
if I have
wasn't even
Wi-Fi.
thinking you was going to be able to make it today. I thought you was going to be super busy.
Well, I'm fixing to get busy.
Yeah.
So I said probably right now. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go on. Okay.
All right.
you later.
Well, you
I
be
might see you
safe
Monday.
if I don't talk to you.
Okay. I might see you Monday. I might not.
Okay.
We'll see
Have
you
a
later.
good one, Tambra.
Right. Bye.
Bye, Tambra. Talk to you after.
Okay, and Bart also is going to be heading out as well. Thanks for joining in, Bart. And
Yep.
also, if you're able to join in Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be playing the WROL. So if you can make it in, come on in.
Yep.
Oh, cool. So, same thing with Carpenter as well. If you're able to come on Monday, come on into the chat. Cool. We
Cool.
got a couple
Yeah.
people that are going to be joining in on the chat on Monday.
Good. That's
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Good. They'll have a chance to win a deck of cards.
Yes, and we are
Yes.
giving away a deck of cards. You just join in on the chat when I say a scenario. Say what you would do in that scenario. And there's a couple of words that we know. And if you say one of those words, you'll be able to probably win a deck of cards. I don't have it over here. And oh, hold on.
Yeah, I got to get a hold of. I got to get a hold of G because I still haven't received mine.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I sent them my email, and they
Yeah.
have my mailing address because I bought some of their product.
I'm also wondering if you should just send a quick text to Yoda.
Yeah, I will.
I know she's kind of busy.
I
Yoda
know.
Oh, she is.
Maybe
She's out looking for a new job.
Yeah.
Oh.
I heard about that because I was on one of their lives one night and I'm like, Yoda, when are you coming back to ladies' night? And she's like, I don't know, Shannon. That's like I got my
She can't right
job
now.
and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
That's like, we do miss you. We all hate the bank cards. And she laughed about that.
Yep. But yeah, so these are the WROL deck. Here you got all your different cards and scenarios.
Yep.
I don't have my book over here to even do a
How
quick-
long do you think it'll take us to go through the whole deck?
Hold on. Let me get my book.
Uh-oh. Going to get her book.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Let's see here. No, it's my book. Stop. Around 15, 16.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's
Some
how.
of-
That's how many we've done,
No,
or that's how many we have left.
we have left.
That's a lot.
Oh wow, we're almost done it.
Well, and
Then
on
what
some
game are
of
we
them-
gonna?
On some of them, I skipped the whole section. Like religion, there's a whole lot more on there to do.
Yeah.
Looks like also terrorism and then the emergency preparedness basics. There's a lot on those left.
Okay,
So there's more than 16 even.
okay. Because then what are we going? Once we're finished it, what are we going to do next?
I have no idea.
I'll make them up.
Oh, All American says he'll make up scenarios.
They're going to be
Oh, Shannon's look it's like ugh.
hard choices.
Yeah.
That's
I've
funny.
been trying to find all my books.
Yeah. Oh,
I
cool.
foraged for mushrooms. I think I got this at a winery here in the Finger
wow.
Lake.
Huh.
So, yeah.
There's a local garden here in Central Florida that I get a lot of my foraging stuff there if they're on a good price. I don't want to spend an arm and a leg for just a little book. But
Yeah,
I like to, because those, I mean, I can hold the book, I can look at it, see if I actually want to get it. Unlike on online stores, you can't actually
Yeah.
flip through it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just like the problem of buying clothes online.
I don't do that.
I know.
You never get what you want.
Exactly. I listen to my boss sometimes, and she makes sure that some of the stuff that she buys, it's free returns. Because
Oh yeah.
when you get it and actually try it on, it's like from China, and the Chinese women are sized different than American women.
Oh yeah, big
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
They're large. Say they're extra large is like a medium.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And if it's not free returns, then she'll normally give it to me to see if it will fit me, and normally it will. So I've gotten some things. Ow, my hair. My nose just started running.
Sinuses.
No, I've gotten cold. Like, I'm cold. I even got my sweatshirt on. And
Oh wow.
When I get too cold, my nose gets cold and starts getting runny.
Oh, geez.
That's why I don't like the cold. My nose gets runny, and I'm constantly wiping my nose. Stop looking. Stop. You want to come see? Come here. Oh, I love you too. You're just halfway up.
Oh, is somebody wanting to cuddle?
Yes. Good. His brother's not getting jealous. There he is.
Aw.
Say hi. Don't give me kisses. Say hi.
He's like, Mom, I want to kiss you.
Yeah, you don't want them kissing. You never know where their tongue was last.
I know.
True.
Watch out, the dog bites.
I know. The other one didn't even get up. I paid attention. Yeah, they get a little jealous over who gives me more attention. Yeah. Because they will, he is more, well, they both are. They will growl at each other on who gets more attention, especially from me.
Hmm.
Yep. They're mama's boys. Aren't ya? Yep. Yeah, so actually, even when I'm telling my son, my human son, I'm like, yep, you got your four-legged brothers at the house. And then his four-legged sister. Yeah. And then my parents even say about their dogs, like, because when I groom the dogs, their dogs, they're like, oh, your four-legged brother and sister or your furry brother and sister are coming. They'll come into the shop to see me. And normally they'll be groomed on Friday, and then I'll go over to their house on Saturday sometimes. And they're like, one of them will just be whining because he's so happy, and his little nub is about like this big. His nub is wagging so much that his whole butt's wagging. And I'm like, you just seen me yesterday.
They call that the happy dance.
Yes.
Yep.
And then the other one, she likes to bark. So she's got a little fatty neck. So I call it the goozler. So I'll just grab her by her extra skin right here under her chin and be like, stop barking at me. And then she'll give me kisses. Yeah, I always have to get in her face and get her to stop barking. That's her excitement thing, is barking. And the other one is whining. And it's so funny because he's the biggest girl and she is the biggest boy on the way they act. But they're adorable. They're English Springer Spaniels.
Ooh.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
And then,
They're gender confused.
yeah, they are gender confused. And then, and actually, they're in the dog thing. They are actually aunt and nephew.
Dang.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And they are the sweetest kids. I do love them. And the boy, he is in full coat too. Like I'll do like the show pattern on them. On him mostly because she has a modified, but on him it's the show cut. And so I get tons. Don't mess up my rug. I'll get tons of compliments on her hair, his hair, all the time. I was actually trying to find a picture, but my family has a lot of group texts. And so it's like me and my mom and my dad, me and my mom and my brother, me and my mom and dad, brother, all of us. And so I'm like, which group is it in? Did she send that picture? It's in the
Terminator.
And you have to go through all the groups to find it.
yeah.
Terminator. How much did you say that your daughter spent on her kids in her classroom? Because my sister told me that she spends like $1,000
Wow.
for snacks and other
Oh,
stuff.
easy. Yeah, easy. Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
holy
because
crap.
the government doesn't supply like the years ago paper, pencils, or whatever, or a notebook or whatever. They used to have math textbooks and all that. They used to the government would have that all supplied when the kids started. So the kids had a pencil, and the only thing the parents had to supply was crayons or pencil crayons, whatever. And now
Mhm.
the parents have to supply everything. And if the teachers want to do extra curriculum or anything extra, it's not in their budget. So the teachers take it out of their own pocket and purchase it. Like my daughter will go to the dollar store and buy a whole bunch of stuff for when because she's got grade 2, grade 3, so they're learning to count. So she'll get all like she went and bought a whole bunch of different things for the kids to count, to help them with their counting for the slow learners.
Yeah.
And they might have say they might have little blocks or little fruit or a certain specific toy or whatever, and the amount, so that they could add 1 + 1, how much will that equal, and to get them to count, and or you get them. Remember years ago, I don't know if you guys had them years ago, they used, even with my kids or with me, they had, when we first started, they had this board thing, and it had little balls on it, and they slid across, and they had all different colors of 10. So you could learn to count by 5s or by 10s, and she gets stuff like that for them to teach them with their arithmetic and stuff.
Yeah.
Because the government don't supply any of that for the schools. They don't supply nothing anymore.
Yeah.
So if there is anything they need, paint or anything like that, if they're out of paint, if the kids are painting or in their art class or whatever, any crafts or anything, she goes out and purchases all that.
Yeah.
And
that's what my sister does. 'Cause she's got the
It adds
special
up.
education kids.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And the government don't help with that at all, and they should, especially with mentally challenged or anything like that, kids that are trying to learn. And the government is useless.
Yep.
Oh, what are we seeing? Oh, who's that little one?
That is my parents' two Springers.
Aw.
Okay. Oh yeah. One's black and white, and one's like a chocolate brown,
Yeah,
like a
it's
liver.
called-
They call it a liver.
Yep, liver and white.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep, that is my
'Cause I had
furry brother and sister.
Because I had a cousin that had an all black cocker spaniel.
Yeah. Out of the Springer group or the sporting, actually just Springers in general. I like I'm more towards the Springer Spaniels than any other spaniel.
They're a little larger. They're a little taller than cocker spaniels.
Yes. Yep. They're good for when you're out hunting in the field with the birds, retrieving.
Yep.
Getting your bird. So when I was
Cocker
younger,
spaniels are more for show.
yeah. When I was younger, me and my dad went with our first Springer, and that didn't go very well. So me and my dog fell asleep at the leaning up against a tree. Yeah. And that was the first, and I believe he may have taken me one more time, but I'm not 100% on that. I would have to ask him. But yeah.
We had beagles.
Yeah.
We had beagles for hunting, running deer.
Yeah. We never actually went. That was the one and only time we hunted with her. And yeah, me and her fell asleep. So that didn't go very well. And before that, we always had mixed breeds and never really any hunting with them. And one time, person just dropped a puppy, red-nosed pit, full-blooded red-nosed pit on the inside of our fence. And I kept him for a little bit and named him Rascal. And then Dad was like, at the time, Dad was like, 2 dogs are too much. You need to give him away. So my brother's friend was really into hunting. And he was like, I'll take him. And so he took him, raised him up a little bit more. And then next time he was over visiting my brother, he was like, Ashley, you ruined this dog. He won't even hurt a fly.
Made a pet out of it.
Yes, when he was a puppy, I even put him upside down in my arms, holding him like a baby. And yeah, I baby dogs a lot. I make it where
You know what breed of dog I like?
What?
Is they're the coon hounds, and they're do you ever watch that movie Where the Red Fern Grows?
No, because I'm going
The
to
Walt
cry
Disney
if I
movie.
watch it.
Yeah, you do cry.
You will.
So I have not.
It's a beautiful movie. It is a beautiful movie. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's where it's a red coon hound. The 2 hounds. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, I used to have the book. I had the book and the movie of Old Yeller.
Yeah.
Another movie was my favorite. Those were good movies when they made them back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was
Not like
younger,
nowadays.
When I was younger, I never really wanted to watch movies about too many dogs because I would cry.
Another good movie is Benji. He don't die or nothing like that, but that's a good movie. Benji.
Okay.
About a dog.
Okay, I can't think of this one movie. It came out when I was young, so in the 90s. And it's about 3 animals, 2 dogs and a cat. The family moves away and the dogs get lost or left.
The golden retriever, the pit bull, and the Siamese cat.
Yeah. What's the name of it?
Homeward Bound.
Yes.
Yeah, Homeward Bound. Yeah.
Yeah. I cried.
Hey, I'm old, but I know them all. I watch
Yeah.
all them movies. I go on YouTube and watch them all.
Yeah. There's a lot of movies you can watch on YouTube.
Yeah.
We were doing YouTube a lot. And then I found I don't even have to pay for it, but on Amazon, through that, you can watch Freevee. You can probably even go to freevee.com or something. I don't know. But I watch it through Amazon. I don't have to pay. And there's tons of shows on there and movies as well. And there's actually regular TV as well on there. Like even news and all that, but I don't watch the news.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Not very often I watch it.
No,
Once in a
there's
while,
It's fake.
because they're all liars.
Yeah, all
Yep.
American people was saying fake. I only have watched it
Yep.
a few times just to watch the weather on it.
They can't get her out.
No. What, did you hear something outside? All right, ladies. Well, it's 9:20 and my back's hurt.
Yeah, it's time for me to get some sleep. So if it's not gonna, it's supposed to rain a bit in the morning, and then in the afternoon it's not supposed to. So I want to get my other chicken pen done, and I want to get seeds planted. I haven't even started tomato plants yet.
Oh wow. Yeah, I got one.
Usually
I got one, and it's a cherry tomato. It's the sweet 100s.
Oh yeah, Tambra sent me some of those. I got to get them all started. I've got about 60 tomato plants to start.
Oh,
I'm starting about 3 weeks late, so it doesn't bother me though.
No, the way the weather's been, it's probably even better to start later.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing I was going to mention earlier is my scallions, the green onions, they are starting to, like, the tips of them are balling up, and so they're going to be going to a seed or something.
Yeah, they're going to just like garlic. Yeah, they're going to seed.
Yeah. So I've actually never have let them go to seed because I'm always chopping them down to eat them, and I'll let them grow back up. So I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah, because if you leave them go to a seed ball, I've got onions that are in my one bed that I've had for 3 years, and then they're back up again now. They're coming up nice, and that's where I get all my onion seeds from.
Yeah.
Cool.
My green onions, I've never actually needed them to go to seed. I don't disturb the base of them. I cut them back so as much as I need, which is not a lot because I have quite a bit of them, and they'll just keep on growing.
Yep.
Yeah.
They'll do that all summer long.
I've even added
My garlic this fall.
You what?
I got to plant the garlic that I have this fall.
Yeah.
I've got a couple bags of them.
There you go. Garlic is easy to grow. I know for down here it is, but even my green onions, I can have them even go all year long.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep. But all right, ladies. Since it's just the three of us now, so I'll everybody in the chat, thank you for joining in. Do check us on Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be playing WROL, World Without Rule of Law. So join us for that. So Terminator, go ahead and say your goodbye.
Everybody keep your head on a swivel. Keep your ears and eyes open. Prep all you can. Mentally, spiritually. The world is changing. Take care, stay safe, and go live a life done free.
Shannon, I was actually wondering, Shannon, this just popped in my head I'm wondering if you almost have this memorized now.
saying it every day. And then on my live stream on Sunday, I say it in the beginning. Last Sunday, I forgot and I said it at the end. I just dove right into doing the trivia,
There you
which
go.
I'll be doing again on Sunday night. I'll be doing trivia night Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay.
There you go, everybody. Go check out Shannon's channel. Give her a like, subscribe. Really good info.
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Armor of God. It's in Ephesians 6, but you can look it up on any search engine. The armor of God. I put on and stand firm with the belt of truth buckled around my waist. I am safe and secure with the breastplate of righteousness, guarding my heart from evil, helping me live a life that honors you. I diligently put on the gospel shoes of peace, willing to go wherever you ask of me. I take and stand behind the shield of faith, protected against Satan's fiery darts of doubt, fear, lies, and deceit. Now on my head I place the helmet of salvation, keeping my mind on you. I grab hold in my hand of the sword of the Spirit, the word of God, sharp and true. I'm prepared to live today in the spiritual victory in Jesus' name. Amen.
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 Thank you, ladies, for joining in. And thank you, everybody in the chat, for joining in as well. We'll see y'all Monday. And everybody have a blessed evening.
Yep. Good night, y'all.
Bye, all.